Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome to a Smart Investor channel. So I'd like to start by thanking everybody for being so patient as I had taken a long break. That being said, guys, I am back and ready to continue on this journey with you, and your support would be greatly appreciated, guys. So let's do my return video on no other than Golden Nugget Online with ticker symbol GNOG. So that's GNOG. So as an update, I still own GNOG since the first video I made on this stock, and I have now close to 1,000 shares of this. And today I will break down why I think GNOG is a great short and long-term investment. So definitely stick around, guys, until the end, as I'll be covering some fundamentals, some financials, analyst price targets, and we'll do as usual the technical chart analysis as well. I'll let you know if I'm buying, holding, or selling all my shares. So stick around, guys. So for those new to the channel, I'm a corporate professional stock investor, real estate investor, and a passionate gamer. So all I ask in return, guys, is to please smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to not miss any of my videos. Guys, this truly helps the channel, so thank you so much for taking the time to hit all those buttons right here below in the video. Before moving on, if you trade in any different currencies like USD or to Canadians like I do, and you'd love to save tons of money when exchanging those dollars, then use my personal link below to start saving money right now and getting some cool perks in return. So now let's get back to business. Alright guys, so let's start with some news and fundamentals. So GNOG has been on an amazing growth path as a company, guys. And I know from a stock perspective, and that is very important, guys, to distinguish the company growth and performance as opposed to the stock performance. Two very different things that don't always follow, unfortunately, in parallel. So that is why as an investor, you need to cover the fundamentals, the balance sheets, financials, to make sure that you are investing for the right reasons. And that's what we're going to do today in part. And from a stock performance, well, we're going to look at this very shortly. But as you know, it's been a sleeper, right? GNOG has not done so great this year thus far. It's been recovering very slowly, and we're gonna look at what we're gonna do and what's our match plan, okay? So now that being said, guys, GNOG's highlights of the last earnings call and earnings, that is great, amazing. They did $26.7 million in revenue in Q1 2021, and that is compared to last year's quarter, same 54% growth. So that is really amazing to see. They successfully launched online operations in Michigan, and they're increasing the revenues in this state as well. And now they have a total of 12 states, guys, including now Colorado and Iowa, which covers 1/3 of the US population. And they're about to launch here a live dealer in Michigan and undertaking actually a studio major expansion in Atlantic City. So that's really amazing. Shortlisted for some awards here, so that's always good to have from a publicity and marketing perspective. And very important, guys, okay? A lot of you guys have been asking me about warrants, how does it work, what's the impact? Warrants, guys, is essentially they're gonna convert into stocks, or they usually take cash as well, but that essentially it will dilute our shares, okay? So the pie becomes bigger, so our shares we hold today have less weight of the company of what we own, okay, basically. And now what they're saying here is that the public warrants have been exercised, and they actually acquired a total of $110 million. So their total cash for Q1 is $154 million, which will help them in their growth plans. So this is amazing, guys, for so many reasons, right? They're gonna need cash. You don't want them to still do public offerings of shares and then dilute continuously our stocks. So that is why it's good that they're having here a cash basis and they acquired the public warrants. And the good side of the warrants being exercised for us is that we're done with that, guys. The impact has been, it's been priced in. So that is the good news in part. Now I'm looking forward for the continuous growth of this company and for the stock market to finally follow through also the performance of the company, but from a stock price perspective. All right, guys, so this is just to show you very quickly here the revenue growth. It's accelerating from Q1 of 2018 all the way to today into 2021. So the growth of revenues has been amazing. And here's what I wanted to actually bring your attention to. So they are preparing, guys, to enter new markets. That is West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Illinois. That's for the second half of this year, guys. So they will have a total of 16 states, and that will have tremendous impact on their top line and creating revenues. All right, guys, so I just wanted to share with you the last analyst price target. So this is really good. The low estimate is $20. The average price target is $24, and the highest estimate is at $28. The current price, as you know, is at $13.73 right now. So it's well below the analyst price targets. And that is for the next 12 months, of course. But they have reiterated, as you can see here, these guys, David Katz and Mike Hickey, already had price targets on this couple of months ago, and they're just reconfirming that these are still their positions as of May 18. So really good, guys. I'm looking really bright at this. My personal price targets, I've been giving plenty of times for the 12 months since my first videos, is $25 for this stock. So we're all in agreement here. All right, guys, so GNOG currently sitting at $13.73. That's down 0.44% on the last trading day. So guys, I know I've been covering this stock for a while now, since actually it popped here before here, well beyond in November, and we actually took profit for those who did. But I know that a lot of us have been stuck here in these type of prices in the 20s or in the high teens. So this area right here will have a lot of pressure where we're going to come back to this, because a lot of people will want to take either small profit or just get out of this stock, right? Because they've been waiting for a long time since it's in a downtrend. You can see this very clearly. It's lower highs, lower lows since basically December of 2020. Now, the very interesting and very good thing here to see, guys, right? You see this curve here in the moving average? It's curving out. So that's the first sign that I see here, very interesting. The second one is we did make lower highs, but the trend, the pattern, if we can put it that way, has been recently broken in the last few days and weeks. So this green candle here is very positive for me personally, and I can start seeing here a momentum. Now this is very crucial, guys. For this to actually make an outbreak towards the uptrend, it really needs to consolidate at this price level. So anywhere between $13 and $15, okay? It really needs to have a strong momentum here of buyers and to beat the bears so we can break the $15 resistance level. And that's a really strong one, by the way. So it's gonna be hard to do, but we do absolutely need to break it so we can be out of the wood. Now, here is my strategy. I already told you I'm well beyond 900 shares at this point, but I am looking to add more if the opportunity comes. So these are my buying positions if I were to be a new. So I don't know if you're a new investor here in GNOG, you're looking into get in, or you want to add position, but depending on your average cost down, it's always a good strategy to actually consider. So there are 3 levels I would consider adding a position, or if I were new to enter. At $13 level here, right here, is a strong support. As you can see, it's been validated throughout the last weeks, but also in the last months, right here and right here, right here, and a lot of times in last year as well. So that is why here at $13 would be a strong support, and I would consider adding more to my position. Or if I were a new investor, I would definitely start a fresh but a small position, because there is a downside, guys. Look, it went down all the way to the $10, which was a great time to buy, as it immediately bounced back, and it did about 37% gain just right there in the last month or so. So congratulations to anybody who added to this or it came in as a new investor. Now, my second level that I would definitely consider buying here is at $11.45. As you can see, it had green candles right here. Lots of buyers were found, and in the past as well. This is before the hype. The third level is an obvious one. It's in the teens, right? It's $10. Definitely here seems to be a great support. As you saw, 2 red candles here, and immediately you found big buyers that stepped in. So this would be my third buying. That's a no-brainer for me with the evaluation, the revenues, the growth plans they have, the aggressive expansions. There is no doubt in my mind that the online betting is just going to continue to grow as well. Okay, now the resistance level we need to watch, okay? If you want to be more prudent and wait for a breakout, well, $15, let's face it, guys, that needs to be broken. It's going to be a hard one because there's a lot of pressure by the bears. And a lot of people are stuck here, right? Since the early of the year or before that, right? They're stuck with a high average cost in the $20. But given the growth plans, the expansion in new states, the revenue is increasing, their evaluation is going to continue to actually be more interesting. So hopefully we're going to find more institutions and retail investors to pop this upwards. Now, GNOG is not being heavily shorted at this point. That would have been nice because I would love to see this pop and have some FOMO, but unfortunately I don't have high hopes for that, at least not for now. So stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna do more videos on this to keep an update. It's very important as I feel GNOG is being undervalued and it's still sleeping, but it will pop. And like I said, my evaluation is that this stock is worth at least $25, okay? So that is my target for sure. So let me know what you think, or I'd be curious to know, guys, who is still with me in this stock since the beginning, who is looking to buy it and add to this position. Let me know in the comments below, and do you agree with my $25 price target? And finally, since I'm back, guys, well, also let me know what stocks you'd like me to cover. I'm really open and I'm really looking forward to discuss with you guys as well. On that note, guys, I would highly appreciate if you could smash that like button. It truly helps, guys, and it motivates me to continue to do this kind of content for you. So the only thing I ask in return is for you to smash that like button, also subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss my next videos. So guys, have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.